Hey everyone, it's Littlelolikat here, and I'm still wearing my cat ears because they are floofy and big and cute. So I decided that I would tackle the topic of non-sexual littles, ABDLs and regressors because, as I've made clear in my blogs and my Tumblr and stuff, I'm a non-sexual regressor, which means that I don't really roleplay. I act the age my mind puts me to naturally, as opposed to role-playing an age for like any other reason. So basically, this means that for the most part, everyone has been super supportive, and I've gotten so many messages from other people that regress naturally and are non-sexual about how they're glad to hear from someone else that isn't, and that they're not in the weird zone. And there's a lot of like dispute between like obviously like ABDL and DDLG and stuff like that, where people are like, but it's BDSM, so it has to be sexual. But it doesn't. It doesn't at all. And I have had a lot of messages from people that have been very respectful of the fact that I have been non-sexual to begin with, but then suddenly turn it and try and be like sexual or add something sexual into it, even when I try and claim it's not sexual. And I have to say, like, straight away, this is never going to happen. It is never going to be a sexual thing for me. When I regress, I am naturally regressed, as in I have the mindset of a 5-year-old basically when I am regressed. So to do anything to me or to do anything sexual to me when I am regressed would be jarring. It would destroy my trust. It would turn it into something seedy. This has been a coping mechanism and a relaxation method for minds for many, many years. So if anyone turned it sexual, it wouldn't work. Like, I could understand role-playing, but not genuine regression. And I have had so many messages from people as well that have basically said, oh, I respect you for being careful and keeping away from perverts online and stuff like that. Blah, 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 going on about their own experiences, and then ending it with, but, you know, having sex with your daddy or sleeping with your little can be so enjoyable, blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't throw out the window completely because this is, like, you must have some sort of kicks out of it or else you wouldn't do it. And I don't get any kicks. I don't have any sexual kicks around it. Diapers do nothing for me sexually. They really don't. I would like them as far away from that as possible because they would be a complete turn off, not a turn on. When it comes to being little, like I said, if someone tried to turn it sexual, it would be a breach of trust for me. It would be the same as if someone had came up to me when I was 5 and tried to touch me then. It wouldn't be good. And this is my sort of safe place, like my safe spot before all stuff started going wrong in my life. So I wouldn't want to destroy that little innocent space that I have. I would like it to remain innocent. So basically, I get that everyone goes, oh well, you're 24, you're not that old yet. Like things change. And like people when I was 20 said that things change, and oh surely you'll wear one day. Things change. But I chose to wear to try as a comfort thing. When people try to make it sexual, I refuse to do it. And that has to be kept in mind. I do not like the seedy aspect. That's personally not what I get out of this. And I wouldn't happily regress in front of someone who found this all seedy or more dirty, really, than it is. Mine's is innocent regression, genuine innocent regression. Of course, obviously, I know people who do like sexual things in the form of little space, where they're kind of more role playing in little space and stuff like that. But they've still always made the definition between it, where it's role play or it's like regression, and when they're naturally regressed, it's still non-sexual. But when they role play, then it is. But obviously, they're not in that complete mindset. They're just role playing in that mindset. And basically, this is just a video that's ended up as a little bit of a rant again because just how many messages I've gotten from people who have been so like supportive and then suddenly turned it seedy, or acted so supportive but then said, but you should be sexual because you'll enjoy it. No, I won't. That would destroy it for me. So please, please, please respect that. Every aspect of anything sexual here is thrown out the window. Like, as many of you well know, if there's a comment that's posted that's sexual, I will delete it. It doesn't stay. If there's a comment sent to me that is sexual, I will remove it. It won't stay. If it's on Tumblr, unless they send like hundreds at a time, I will block their IP address and delete the comments. That's just what I do so that I avoid all of those situations. This is my safe little space. This is my fun regression. That's it. And all those people out there that have been like, oh, but you know, if you ever do find like a daddy or in a relationship where someone changes you, you know, they might start off all non-sexual and then add it as time goes on, and that's okay. No, it's not to me. It's not. It's not acceptable. I don't trust someone enough to do that. If they did do that and then turned it sexual, that would be like the ultimate breaking of trust for me and that person. It would be a hard limit. It would be over. It's that simple. So, once again, this has been a bit more of a serious video just to cover it, but I really do believe, because there's a sort of grating in the like ABDL community and the little community and DDLG community where there are this like genuine innocent regressors and then there's the sexual side, and the two often conflict and it can cause a lot of problems. And if you are from one side, you really need to respect the other. Like, I'm a non-sexual regressor, but I'm friends with people who regress sexually or roleplay sexually, and I understand what they get from it, but I wouldn't tell them that what they're doing is wrong and that they need to stop doing that. Just like someone from the sexual side shouldn't turn around to someone that's on the non-sexual innocent side and say, actually, you know what, you should be doing this. You should be sleeping with them while you do this. You should let them do all these things to you while you're in little space. No, you need to respect each other and get along nicely. So please make sure you do. Okay, anyway. So that's all for today, and I will speak to you all later. Bye bye, everyone.